So, hello to my viewers. We are reading the chapter. What's the chapter? Chapter 7. एंड yeah, मैंने हाफ पेजेस रीड कर चुके हैं जो कि आई गेस 10 पेजेस थे जो कि मैंने 5 पेजेस रीड कर रखे हैं. लेट्स मूव टू द सिक्स्थ वन. ओके एंड या वेलकम बैक टू माई चैनल. और क्या कहूँ. ठीक है, बिना बकवास के लेट्स स्टार्ट द चैलेंज दैट इज रीडिंग अ बुक. ओके सो स्टार्ट करते हैं. दिख तो नहीं रहा है कुछ मुझे बिकॉज ऑफ द लाइट ऑफ एंड ऑल, बट इट्स ओके. आई हैव टू मैनेज. आंखों पे थोड़ी सी जोर डालना पड़ेगा बट आई कैन डू इट. कोची 1999. पता नहीं कैसे हिंदी में बोल दिया, ऑल्दो आई डोंट नो हिंदी में गिनती, बट ठीक है, लेट्स स्टार्ट. द ईयर वाज 1998 and the winds of change were more than just a force of nature. They were a reflection of the storm brewing in the hearts of Mohan, uncle, and Lakshmi auntie. The city of Kochi, once filled with the sound of their shared laughter, now stood silent as their families, bound by tradition, refused to accept the bond they had. Forget. See, बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो मुझे पढ़ना भी नहीं आ रहा है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो मुझे पढ़ना आ रहा है बट वो होता है ना, टंग रोल नहीं हो रहा है. सो जस्ट डोंट माइंड इट. ओके ठीक है, माइंड कर लो, मैं क्या ही करूँ. लाइक आई कांट डू एनीथिंग. ओके. Mohan, a man of quite strength and unwearying discipline, stood till in stood tall in his army uniform. The uniform that had been his pride now became the symbol of their separation. Lakshmi, grateful yet fashion in her love, stood by him, and eyes reflecting the agues of the movement. Anguish. पता नहीं आ रहा. Lakshmi, they had wouldn't understand. We can't stay here anymore. Mohan uncle voice broken through the heavy silence. His hand year of services tremble as the reached for her. Lakshmi auntie, her heart turned between the love of her family and the love for Mohan, took a deep breath. The words her father had said still rang in her ear. You can't marry him. He is an army man. He'll leave you alone for a month, year, even. What kind of life is that? But none of those words matter now. Love had found its place in their heart, and no amount of tradition or disapproval could erase it. With nothing but a small suitcase, Lakshmi auntie turned away from her family home and place that had one been her secretary. She couldn't look. Sorry. Okay. She didn't look back. Mohan uncle, ever the protector, lead the way. His resolve unbroken, despite the weight of the rejection that still lingered. As they walked through the street of Kochi, the storm outside intensified as if nature still was echoing her inner turmoil. The rain fell in sheets and the wind blowed as if to carry them away, but nothing could wash any of the love that had rooted into so deeply between them. They reached the train station, the platform barely visible through the thick mist. Their destination, Jannararam, a place unknown but filled with promise. Well, start over there, Lakshmi. Mohan uncle said. His voice stayed despite the turmoil in his heart. A new life, just the two of us. Lakshmi auntie noted, her fingers gently brushing against his. She had no doubt now. The storm outside mirrored their uncertain and violent, but they would weather it together. As the rain come chalo on silence through the door, Lakshmi auntie through it. Distance memory, distance memory like fading echo of the forest. But beside her, one uncle sat like in another instrument, silent, offering her a sense of security in the chaos. Mohan, Lakshmi auntie whispered, her voice barely audible over the storm outside. Do you think we will find happiness in Janamaram? Mohan uncle squeezed her hand, his glance unwavering as he replied, Happiness isn't happiness isn't found in place, Lakshmi. It's found in movement. In us, in this. I'll never let you down. And in that simple promise, Lakshmi auntie found the courage to move forward. They were no longer just escaping their family expectation, they were embracing a future that they had chosen together. I swift freshened up and headed to her auntie home. She was watching TV when she saw me. She looked excited. I walked up to her and gave her a half hug. Vikram, you're grown so much, man. Good to see you, she said. I smiled. I smiled gently as she ran her hand through my hair. Man, why is your hair so long? You look handsome, she added. Auntie is like a second mother to me. She had no son, only a daughter. Uncle's strict army discipline led them to stop with just one child. Since uncle since uncle was often away on duty, Auntie was left alone with Mathura. Oh, that girl. Man. Her only daughter. Mathura, the daughter of Lakshmi Auntie, is sweet, innocent, and a total book needer. She was the one who gave me a half girlfriend. Our friendship has always been unique, especially in a society where men and women talking freely is often frowned upon. But unlike the narrow-minded gossiping around us, we have always been very close. Mathura has been fascinated with photography since childhood. I still remember when Uncle bought home a new camera. Her excitement was contagious. She used to film everything around her, including me. She cares she cares for me deeply. I'll never forget how. When I had a Dutch and my parents wasn't home, she stayed with me for the 3 days looking after me. Our summer were simply but memorable. We used to watch film or series in my room, which had a projector. It became a routine. Almost every evening, we had watched something together. Many times, she had fell asleep beside me, and when I stayed at their house, I'd sleep next to her. Our bond was that close. Naturally, the closeness speaked rumors and gossips, but us spent far and wide. But thankfully, our parent was always supportive and never doubted us. As I sat with Auntie, she shared some snack and sweets. What do you want to eat today? Chicken? She said. Auntie, do you know how to make biryani? I teased. No, Nani, I don't. She replied with a laugh. Well, I know how to make biryani. Oh, really? When and where did you learn? Auntie asked. In Mumbai, I had a I had a in Mumbai. I had a Hyderabadi friend who taught me. All right then, let's make it together. That evening, we made biryani together. Auntie and my mom, my sister, and everyone loved it so much that they joined. I must have worked in a restaurant instead of studying filmmaking. Later that night, Auntie wake me up. Huh? Vikram, I need my BP tablet. They have run out. I quickly got up, splashing water on my face, and rushed to the pharmacy nearby. After heading over the last of medicine to the pharmacy, I wandered around the store looking for a charcoal face wash. Finally, I found one and was checking its detail when someone tapped on my shoulder. I glanced to my left, and the man at the corner was staring at something behind me. I knew who it might be. Adjusting my goggles, I turned to face her. What a surprise, Mathura. When did you get here? I asked, smiling. Just now. Auntie didn't mention you were coming back either, she replied. I wanted to surprise and everyone. For holidays? No. I just got the news. You were here and catch the train this morning. I said. Mathura is purchasing medicine at Delhi. Like her mother, she is beautiful. Many people back in school teased me to propose to her since she was an icon, someone almost everyone had a crush on. But I never saw her in that way. We just wasn't meant to be in that space. She always, she only, she only ever talked to me, ignored other men entirely. You should have called me, Mathu, I said. Yeah, as if calling you make any difference. Have you even seen your phone in the last 2 years? I have dialed your number hundreds of times. No response. I signed. I stopped answering call after Anika left. I just wanted to leave everything behind. Her tone softened. I'm sorry, I didn't know. But still, you could have at least texted me. I used to be busy. Busy with what or whom? She teases. We left the pharmacy and headed home. Suddenly, my heart started racing. Anxiety hit me hard. As I scooted speed toward us, it almost collided with us. Kya hua? Mathura asked. Nothing. I replied, shaking it off, but my eyes catch something or someone. A girl with long hair, her ribbon untied, stared feeling into her shoulder, straight falling into her shoulder as she spoke on the phone. My chest tightened. Was it Anika? No, it couldn't be. But this glimpse of her had been haunted me ever since Mumbai. We reached home and I handed the table to Auntie. Then I called Sandeep. Bhai, where are you? At home. Who is this? He didn't recognize me because I've dialed through a new number. I'm Vikram. Abey, where have you been all these days? How is filmmaking going? It's good, I said laughing. Sandeep rushed over to my home. Meeting an old friend after so long felt like therapy. We laughed about the joke, the fun, the parties, even the worker movement when we watch our first adult video together. But when the topic of relationship come up, the laughter always cried a trace of pain. Mathura, come to me. Mathura, come to my room. All of the sudden, at midnight, alone, I was sitting at my table, typing a reconnect. Sorry, trying to reconnect the shape of build of story. Vikram, who is she? Are you still connecting that relationship? Oh, are you still continuing that relationship? She asked. कितना pages है भाई? What made you come here in the mid of the night? I asked, crossing my chair towards Mathura, who had sat on my bed. No reason, just like that. I was curious to know, she said. Why so curious about someone else's life? Someone else? You're my best friend and everything. She streamed, struggling to find her word. Best friend? I'm not anyone's best friend. I am me, myself. I don't belong to anyone. She fell silent, her face showing clear sign of being upset. That crush from school, she blocked me after we become friends. Does that mean she never coming back? Why are you so invested in this now? I asked. I bought you something, she said, changing the topic. What? I saw your phone this morning. It had broken screen. So I bought this, she said, handing me a brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max. Man, she is in love with you, okay? You stupid. At least you should recognize the hint, man. इतना तो समझ कि बंदी like she's liking you, okay? She is into you. उसको भाव दे रहे हो तो भाव दे नहीं रहा है. I was shocked and surprised. Where did you get all that money? Saving, she replied with a smile. What the fuck? Have you done this? Just keep it with you. I don't need an iPhone from you. Take it, or I'll share your love story with Auntie. I took the phone. If she revealed my love story to mom, I'll never be forgiven for the rest of my life. Let's watch film. She suggested. Film? Is that projector still working? I asked, raising from my chair. Sorry, I asked, raising from my chair. I switched on the projector and in flash into the screen, showing it was indeed working. I opened Netflix and played Animal. We sat on the bed together. This time, she sat closer than usual. I reminded me of our childhood days, but I wonder if she forgot that we were now 21. As the film song played, she rested her head on my shoulder and hugged my arm tightly. A September 14 arrived. It was my birthday. I wake up in the morning and check my phone where I saw many birthday greeting slowly. I scroll through the status and come across Mathura. She had edited almost every video she had ever shooted of me since childhood. Me betting in cricket, receiving school prize, flying my drone, and flirting when we were 5 year old. Everything was beautiful, complained and completed and posted with our touching background song. Suddenly, there was a knock at my door. I swiftly opened it. It was Mathura. I came at midnight, but you didn't open the door, she said. I was sleeping then, I replied. I had a birthday surprise for you. Leave it. Thank you for the video. Come on. Fresh up. Freshen up. We are going to the temple. Hurry up, you lazy dump, she said with playful scold. I quickly got ready, dressed in a traditional outfit, and opened and hooped on the scooty with Mathura. Together we headed to the temple. As we completed 4 rounds around the temple, we entered the Scantum to stand before the statue of Lord Krishna. We approach the priest who placed his hand over our shoulder, our hand, and blessed us, saying, Diraga Suma Girada. Like, I don't know, like he's saying in his language, ठीक है तो मुझे पता नहीं है कि क्या है और मुझे पढ़ते भी नहीं आ रहा. A blessing typically given to couple. No, we are just friends. I quickly clarified with a nod. As we stepped out of the temple, Mathura became the center of attraction. Her sun-kissed face seemed to glow, capturing the admiration of everyone around. I went near the car, unlocking it with my key. Suddenly, a wave of current hit my hair. It was something magical, something I felt when I first met Anika, and anxiety started to grow within me. I can't stop. I can't stop it. I was breathing heavily, my body was failing. Mathura entered. Hey, are you okay? You are not looking good. Answer me. She started to panic. I can't able to answer her. I was silent, my body losing its weight. I'm falling down. What's going on? You are scaring me. Have you taken something? Tell me the truth. Why are you doing this to yourself? You look awful. I don't understand. What's happening to you? She took my arm around her neck and placed me on the seat. Stay with me. Don't you dare close your eyes. My body almost fell in motionless. I can't able to see my vision properly. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? I don't know what's going on, but this isn't normal. You need help, and I'm not leaving until I know you are okay. We reached home and directly took me to my room. She gave me a warm water. She made me sleep on the bed. I was clearing my vision, rubbing my finger over my eyes. I noticed Mathura sitting on the chair with her head resting on the table. She was snapping there. I didn't disturb her and quietly left the room to take a shower. By the time I come back, Mathura had started searching the entire room. Her eyes kept darting around and her hand was trembling through every corner, turning my room into a complete mess. She eventually found a pocket in my bag. Pulling it out, she removed the strap of bag and examined them closely. She found some tablet and she took them into her hand. Why the hell you are using this? She asked sharply, her tone filled with concern. Simply, I repeat, trying to avoid an argument. Her expression changed. How many milligram have you taken? How many milligram have you taken? She passed. 20. I muttered, I muttered, wrapping myself in a blanket and laying down on the bed. What the fuck, Vikram? Are you mad, stupid, and idiot? Why on the earth would you do that? It's seriously harmful. Let's go to the hospital now, she said in panic. She yanked the blanket off me, grabbing my hand, and urged me to get up. Chalo, let's go now. her persistent trigger me. Just get lost. What are you even doing to my room? Get the hell out of here. I shouted angrily, loud enough for Lakshmi auntie and my mom to come rushing in. Then were shocked by my behavior but didn't say anything. Instead, they took Mathura out of room the next day. Lakshmi auntie's temperature peaked so high that we had to admit her to a hospital. I cried. I carried a novel along and compared her. When we arrived, I saw Mathura. Her eyes were red and she looked anxious. I gave her a half hug to comfort her. Don't worry, auntie, I'm here. Just take some rest. As the hospital was mostly empty, I found an unoccupied bed, sat down, and started reading the novel. Mathura floored her leg and sat behind me, resting her head on my shoulder. She fell asleep, and I noticed how peacefully she looked. She didn't move for hours. Her face told the story, stress from her studies, sadness in her heart, and the anxiety she had been holding in. For the first time, she slept like a child, safe and comfortable. Vikram, have you eaten anything? Lakshmi auntie asked softly after a long silence. She was lying on the bed, her energy too low to move much. Mathura woke up, rubbing her eyes with her finger, then adjusted her glasses. Yeah, auntie, how are you feeling now? I joined in, helping her to sit, grabbing a contact from the ground. I peeled the top and handed it to her. Just then, a woman entered the room with a nurse and took a bed opposite us. Mathura and I dedicated to step outside to give them some space and sat on the bench corridor. A woman struck up a conversation with Lakshmi auntie. Who are they? She asked, nodding toward us. She's my daughter, and he's your son. The woman asked with interest. Auntie smiled. Yeah, he's like a son to us. Like a son? What do you mean? The woman curiously deepened. He lived next door. We are very close. Are you from Jaman? How did you choose this place? It was random, but Janaram feel like home. It's remind us of Kerala, suddenly surrounded by forest. Do you like it here? What does your husband do? He is in army, a general. Okay, so it's just two of you women here. Yes, but we have them, Vikram, his mother, and his sister. The three of them take care of us a lot. In fact, Vikram is like my own son. He mean everything to us. The woman thought of a movement and said that I can say something. Please don't take it in the wrong way. Auntie nodded after a brief place. Go ahead. Well, you see those two? She gestured toward us. They look really good together. Why don't you marry your daughter to him? Aunt didn't reply immediately. A smile captured across her face and her expression became warm. I noticed her looking at us. Mathura was lying comfortably on my shoulder, completely engrossed in watching reel on her phone. Oh, new story आ रहा है with Mathura, and I guess she will be the damn perfect for the writer, for the author, like literally, like वही केस हो गया. ठीक है, जैसा इस बंदे के साथ हो रहा था विद अनिका, वैसा ही माथुरा के साथ हो रहा है विद हिम. ओके, जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा स्टूपिड बंदा है, जो कि समझ ही नहीं पाया कि अनिका के अलावा भी और लड़कियां हैं जो इसे लाइक करती हैं, और वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा. बट इट्स ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग तो हो रही हैं चीज़ें. आई कैन से इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग ना. अब देखना मुझे कि क्या माथुरा के साथ कुछ होता है. एंड आई एम जस्ट होपिंग कि माथुरा के साथ हो जाए कुछ इसका. लाइक लिटरली मैं होपिंग, क्योंकि इस बंदे के साथ इतना ज़्यादा बुरा हो रखा है ना. इवन आई एम फीलिंग बैड फॉर हिम. सो आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग कि कुछ ना कुछ हो जाए एंड शादी वादी हो जाए एंड थोड़ा अच्छे से बंदा रहने लगे. वो भी अनिका बहन की सॉरी, वो भी अनिका को भुला के. आई एम hoping. So just be with me for the next chapter, ठीक है. And yeah, I'll say कि this story is very damn interesting. Really, just trust me, okay? And just be with me and I'll tell you the story कि क्या है क्या नहीं है, okay? So see you. Bye bye.